I have a really good question here that one of my students asked me recently, and it's, what does it feel like to play in the upper register, especially above high C? And I think what they're trying to get is when they're seeing people who are constantly playing in the upper register and doing it with proficiency, what does it feel like? Because the energy level of the instrument is there and the sound, but they're not going all out physically to do it. So what does it feel like to play it? Well, one of the best examples I ever heard was from a friend of mine, and he said, playing in the upper register, and he was referring to actually double C, but I find it for anything over a high C, playing in that upper register is like hitting a home run, or in golf, hitting a 300 plus yard drive. That's the sensation and feeling we get. That's why we enjoy it. But I think my student's question was more to, how does it feel to do that physically? Well, it's very personal. I'll just talk about mine and what it feels like for me to play above high C. And the first thing is, it feels in my mouth, an oral cavity, like I'm whistling. So the same setup with my jaw and my tongue is like a whistle. Okay? Now the embouchure is a little different, of course, because I've got this here, in front of me. But first is getting that sensation in the back of the mouth and the tongue and the jaw with the whistle. Then, as my students will see me do this during my warm-up, I have a pencil. Actually, I think I have a couple videos here doing it. And this gives the resistance in the front. So I'm trying to whistle in the back of the mouth and the tongue and then put it to here. And this resistance here is going to help me create the sound or the buzz in the mouthpiece. And I'm trying to be as efficient as I can, but that's getting the sensation first. So once I get the sensation, is whistling, of course, in the back of the mouth, and then trying to push into the mouthpiece some of the air. And when I say push the air, I'm not pushing with my diaphragm so much. I'm just trying to push with my mouth to get the sensation. Now, of course, I will use the diaphragm to support it and to increase the volume, but this is the sensation I have, is with the whistle and then pushing into the mouthpiece to get the resistance. And then when I put it together, anything above high C has that same kind of sensation as I do with the pencil and the mouthpiece. And ironically, that's how I found it too, was doing this. So when I'm playing my instrument, again, the back of the mouth, the tongue is like I'm whistling. The front of the mouth is the same resistance that I would have with the pencil and the mouthpiece, and I'm trying to emulate that. And that's the best way I can say to describe what it feels like for me. Everybody's different, but to me that feels good, and it's like hitting a home run right there. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope I answered the question for you. So any questions, let me know. Thank you.